Hi everyone, what's up with avalanches? In this video, we're going to be discussing 12 life hacks that can help you survive an avalanche. Whether you're an experienced backcountry skier or just starting out, it's important to know what to do in case of an avalanche. So let's get started by first discussing what an avalanche is and how it forms. An avalanche is a large mass of snow and ice that can be triggered by natural or human factors and that rushes down a mountain slope. Avalanches can be caused by a variety of factors, including a change in the weather, an earthquake, or the weight of people or animals on the snowpack. Avalanches can occur on any slope that is steep enough and that has sufficient snow cover. They can occur in the backcountry, in ski resorts, or even in urban areas. Avalanches can be very dangerous, as they can bury people and cause serious injuries or death. Now that we understand what an avalanche is and how it forms, let's move on to the life hacks that can help you survive one. Hack number 1, carry an avalanche beacon. An avalanche beacon is a small, portable device that sends out a signal that can be picked up by other beacons. If you get buried in an avalanche, having a beacon can make it easier for rescue teams to locate you. It's important to carry an avalanche beacon whenever you're in the backcountry, as it can be the difference between life and death in an emergency situation. Make sure you know how to turn it on and use it properly before heading out into the backcountry. You should also make sure that everyone in your group has a beacon, as this can make it easier to locate everyone if you get separated. To use an avalanche beacon, you should turn it on and set it to send mode. This will allow it to transmit a signal that can be picked up by other beacons. If you get buried in an avalanche, you should try to keep the beacon close. Hack number 2, wear a helmet. An avalanche can cause debris to fall from above, so wearing a helmet can protect you from head injuries. It's especially important to wear a helmet if you're skiing or snowboarding off-piste. A helmet can also provide some insulation, which can help to keep you warm if you get buried in the snow. Make sure to choose a helmet that fits well and that is appropriate for your activity. Hack number 3, know the signs of an avalanche. It's important to be aware of the conditions that can lead to an avalanche, such as fresh snow on a steep slope or cracks in the snowpack. If you see any of these signs, it's best to avoid that area. Other signs of an avalanche risk include unstable snow on the ground, the sound of cracking or collapsing snow, and the presence of recent avalanche activity. By learning to recognize these signs, you can help to reduce your risk of being caught in an avalanche. Hack number 4, have an escape plan. If you do find yourself caught in an avalanche, it's important to have an escape plan in mind. This could involve skiing or snowboarding to the side of the avalanche, or attempting to swim to the surface if you get buried. It's a good idea to practice your escape skills in a controlled environment, such as a ski resort, so that you are prepared in case of an emergency. Hack number 5, try to stay on top of the avalanche. If you do get caught in an avalanche, try to stay on top of it as long as possible by swimming or trying to stay above the surface. This can help you avoid being buried too deep, which can increase your chances of survival. To stay on top of the avalanche, you should try to swim or kick your way to the surface using strong, rhythmic movements. You should also try to stay near the edges of the avalanche, as this can increase your chances of being able to swim to the surface. Hack number 6, try to create an air pocket. If you do get buried, try to create an air pocket around your face by pushing your hands in front of your mouth and nose. This can help you breathe and increase your chances of survival. To create an air pocket, you should try to push your hands as far in front of your face as possible. You should also try to clear any snow that is blocking your mouth or nose, as this can help to improve airflow. Hack number 7, use your ski poles. If you have ski poles, you can use them to try to swim to the surface of the avalanche. Alternatively, you can use them to try to create an air pocket around your face. To use your ski poles to swim to the surface, you should hold them out in front of you and try to use them to push yourself up through the snow. You should also try to keep your head pointed upwards, as this can help you to stay oriented and avoid getting disoriented. To use your ski poles to create an air pocket, you should try to push them in front of your mouth and nose to create a space for you to breathe. Hack number 8, try to remain calm. It's important to try to stay calm in an avalanche situation. Panic can lead to poor decision-making and increase the risk of injury. To remain calm, you should try to focus on your breathing and stay as relaxed as possible. You should also try to think logically about your options and make a plan for how to escape or survive the avalanche. Hack number 9, stay together. If you are with other people when an avalanche occurs, it's important to stay together. This can make it easier to find each other if you get separated, and can also increase the chances of survival if one person is able to find help. It's a good idea to establish a designated meeting spot before heading out into the backcountry, so that everyone knows where to go in case of an emergency. You should also make sure that everyone in your group knows how to use an avalanche beacon, as this can be crucial for finding each other in the event of an avalanche. If you get separated from your group during an avalanche, you should try to use your beacon to locate each other. To do this, you should turn your beacon to receive mode and follow the signal to the location of the other beacon. Hack number 10, seek professional training. The best way to increase your chances of surviving an avalanche is to seek professional training. This can teach you how to recognize the signs of an avalanche, how to escape one, and how to provide first aid in an emergency situation. Professional avalanche training can also teach you how to assess the snowpack and identify potential avalanche hazards, which can help you to avoid avalanches altogether. There are many organizations and schools that offer avalanche training, and it's a good idea to take a course if you're planning on spending time in the backcountry during the winter months. Avalanche courses typically cover topics such as avalanche rescue, snowpack analysis, and route finding, and can be a great way to learn the skills and knowledge you need to stay safe in the backcountry. Hack number 11, carry a shovel and probe. A shovel and probe can be essential tools for avalanche rescue. A shovel can be used to dig through the snow to reach a buried person, while a probe can be used to locate a buried person by feeling for their body through the snow. It's a good idea to carry a shovel and probe whenever you're in the backcountry, as they can be crucial for finding and rescuing a buried person. Make sure to choose a shovel and probe that are lightweight and easy to use, and make sure to practice using them before heading out into the backcountry. Hack number 12, know how to provide first aid. In the event that you or someone else is injured in an avalanche, it's important to know how to provide first aid. This can include basic life support measures, such as CPR, as well as specific treatments for injuries such as fractures or hypothermia. It's a good idea to take a first aid course and to carry a first aid kit whenever you're in the backcountry. Make sure to keep your first aid kit well stocked and to refresh your first aid skills regularly. So those are our 12 life hacks for surviving an avalanche. Remember, the most important thing is to be prepared and know what to do in case of an emergency. By following these tips and seeking professional training, you can increase your chances of surviving an avalanche and enjoy a safe and fun winter in the backcountry. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and stay safe out there.